This week, for the coming 7 days, we're having a Trailmakers weekly challenge. This week it's a walker. It's
the first weekly challenge.
The first weekly challenge.
First of many.
Make a GIF with a theme walker. You can build a walker. You can walk. You can build a picture of Paul Walker. You can do anything and then GIF it and send it to us on Twitter with #Trailmakers. And the winner will win a trophy. Yes.
An in-game trophy.
An in-game trophy, but an actual trophy that you can put on your vehicle. Only one a week. Rarest block in the game so far. You want to announce the winner, Jamie?
I don't know who the winner is.
You know who the winner is.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Haven't told you?
You haven't told me.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
But first, you need to drag out the podium that I made.
The podium.
Yeah.
Of course.
I spent all day making this podium.
Oh yeah. Jamie made a podium.
It's pretty cool, right?
Okay, I got you.
You need to get in the seat and press space.
I get in the seat.
Press space and then get back out.
And I get back out.
And there's the trophy that people are gonna get.
The trophy.
Who's gonna get that trophy?
Got the. Okay, I'm gonna do this. The winner of this week's weekly challenge is someone who sent in 3 different entries, all of them original and walking perfectly, and something that all of us at the office just marveled at. It is, of course,
The Liger, right? That was the name of it?
This one? No,
Is it
I
not
think
the Liger?
not this. No, the Liger was the one with the wagging tail.
Yeah, of course.
This one is another one from Ohiro Neitanpo, who made this one. And to start off with, it walks just holding down W, right? It can turn on S and D. You got some cannons on it that fire like this. Poor chicken. The cannons on the back of it go up like this, so it can keep firing to the sky, right? And it breathes fire.
Wow.
Look at that.
So it does everything, basically.
It does everything. So let's go down and watch as these fancy boys couple together.
Look at this whole
Okay,
process
so
of setting up.
I'll jump in here. Right?
Still kind of confused by how this works.
Hold this when I disconnect. Okay.
And when is that gonna be? Oh, he disconnected.
Now
Is it
I'm holding
now, yeah?
S. So I'm holding S. So I'm lowered onto the platform, right?
Wait, what?
And now I control this engine with space, and Sangara controls the other one.
Oh my god.
This one is simply fantastic. There's also a special place in Jamie's heart for toast, because he's British as they come. And this toaster has a few functionalities, right, Jamie? It can first off, you gotta set the what's it called? Okay, that was an abrupt ending. Wow.
And we are live, it seems.
You're big now. I need to get you over here and do this maybe. No. Yes, that's good. Hi everyone. Can you hear me in chat? Because I'm on the home setup, so I have a little bit of setting up to do, as you know. How do I? Where is it? There it is.
I'm getting so confused with the input lag here.
You have input lag?
No, I mean like from the live streaming.
Oh, okay.
So I think I'll just turn that
Let's
off.
see.
But then I can't see people's comments. No, that's not good. that up here.
Okay, that's good. What else can we do? Like this, and then, well, minimize, nope, not minimize it. Nope, that was a bad idea. I do this,
Very tiny.
and then I make you a little bit bigger, like this. Now we're getting somewhere. Is it good now? Chat, you can see me, you can see Rune.
Seems good.
Yeah, and you can hear us, and you can hear, very importantly, hear Rune too, when he says something. I hope so.
Something.
Something indeed. Oh, that's good. So yeah, the weird setup is because we are back in lockdown. The country is on lockdown. The office is on extra lockdown due to illnesses. Let's just put it like that. So we're from home. I'm from home. Jamie is sick, so he's somewhere getting tested maybe. And I brought Rune instead for the CYBERPUNK challenge. You should be, because I think this is going to be pretty major.
Yeah.
I'm taking a look at the entries. There were like maybe 60 entries today or something like that. I picked out like half of them. So if you're not included, sorry about that. You know how it is. You can't show up everything, limited time and all that. But we'll try and get through as many as possible. First up, I've assembled this Captain Clutch entry beforehand, so it was ready. After that, I'm joining a Marty Summers server, where Marty Summers set up their challenge entry. So that'll hopefully save some time, because both of those are like multi-blueprint entries. So yeah, CYBERPUNK challenge. For no specific reason, you know, Rune, just because we thought it would be a fun theme. There's no...
Yeah. I remember I saw, what is the movie with Will Smith? I think, no, is it? The one called Bright. Have you seen that one?
Bright?
Yeah, I think it's called Bright.
Is that the one where it's like with orcs?
Well.
Oh yeah. I saw that.
I saw that twice.
Was not very good.
I'm really excited now.
Why did you see it twice?
Because I thought it was amazing. I don't normally watch movies multiple times, so it's got to be pretty good, I would say. Yeah, for me.
So chat says Bright sucks, so sorry about that.
Well, I mean, they're all wrong.
In my ears, Rune's sound is a little choppy, but the stream can never be perfect. You know how it is. So yeah, Captain Clutch.
Maybe I can do something about that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if I don't need the chat, if you take care of the chat, then
I'll take care of the chat.
It might improve the quality slightly.
So. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
So in Captain Clutch's entry, there's, as I understand it, I haven't played CYBERPUNK 2077 yet, but there's like an outskirts non-city area. So that's clearly what he's going for here, like the desert. 2 piggies, by the way. And of course, the cars are drivable, right? So.
Yeah. That is a nice car. That reminds me of the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. And, of course, the Tesla car.
So this one...
The steering is not great.
It's not? It can't steer, or it's not great? It can't turn?
It can't.
Oh, good repairing.
I mean, I'm trying to rotate it here.
Yeah,
see?
You got... Oh, it's like that. Okay. So this one is the second, more like the city driver kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's more of a regular sports car, I would say. Your popcorn is sticking out.
Yeah, steering is better.
Got a bench here. Look out! Look. Got a trash can, which is of course or something you only see in CYBERPUNK.
Did you see that
trash can. I saw the flip. It's impressive. I think I might have turned this wrong. I don't know. Captain Clutch is in chat, but
look at this.
This, at least this one can turn. I think this is probably the most cyberpunk of them, right? Look at this, 6 wheels, and a
Very shiny.
very shiny too. That's true.
But can it do wheelies?
Almost. I think it has some acceleration. It can do drifts.
Yeah. This one is driving on 2 wheels a lot of the time.
Yeah, I can tell.
But it's stable enough to stay put. Well, I said that a little bit too early.
Only your computer is not strong enough to host a server, is it, and be fine?
I think it's more about my internet connection.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
almost in the countryside, so.
Okay.
But my computer is plenty fine.
I'll make sure to be the one hosting then.
Yeah.
But I'm briefly going into Marty-Sama's server, and then I'll be back hosting a new one, same name and password.
Okay, so now I'll watch the stream again to see what's going on.
Yeah, pretty much.
Right.
See if we can find multiplayer, custom server, search, Marty. There it is. And join. So I'm surprised that the technical side of the stream is behaving decent.
Yeah, my software broke down earlier today, so I have high expectations. I think this is going to be the best tech stream. We're gonna fix some issues at some point.
I think, well, the game obviously is flawless and won't show any bugs, but...
Of course. I've never seen a bug in this game.
So, I'm in Marty's server. Marty has set up the entry here on the Christmas Island. Let's see what they're working with.
Oh, I think I've seen a sneak peek of this one.
Right? Yeah, I saw a picture, a screenshot on the Discord. That's discord.gg/trailmakers. This huge snowman is my creation, actually, which is why it's so poorly made. The hitbox of it is terrible, and the cap is...
How many numbers did you have to put in to make this?
Just, I had to drag a slider with size, I think.
Okay.
I took this guy and then just dragged the slider, and then I had this guy. So, as you can see, he's gotten a cyberpunk upgrade. He has the classic eye implant.
Oh, that's good.
Neural eye implant.
Oh,
So
he
he-
even got the small lights. That's excellent.
So he can probably like see aerodynamics on all pieces. Just from that. And then this, instead of the regular, what's he doing? He's doing like a thumbs up normally. This time he's got a little bit more packing.
That's good.
This cannon is for dealing out justice. Slim Shady says that
Yes,
cyberpunk is a wide term for vehicles. That's good. That's kind of themes we want, right? And finally, he also has this kind of arm/shoulder implant.
Yeah.
Mariam, what would we say this is for? Is this for like punches? Heavier punches, maybe? You can charge this up and you'll get like a mechanical robot arm to the face.
Look at that rotating part there.
We should have made this. Only we should have done this.
Oh yeah.
And gave him hit points.
I mean, I'm just gonna turn the complexity limit up to 1,000,000, and then I'm gonna build this out of blocks, right?
Are you seeing this?
Totally.
It actually has a button.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, so you put... Oh, that's excellent.
That's
I'm
insane.
seeing this with such a long delay, so...
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Oh yeah, we can just say that my entry is the snowman, obviously, because it's.
So
made
it's a
something.
shared entry now. That only means that you only get half the points each then.
Well, Cyan has already called
high
out this
ranking.
as a winner, so that's impressive. Okay.
I can see that too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think it's very, very, very original idea. Something I've actually thought of we would see more in weekly challenges in general, like after the anchor pin made its way in, that you could sort of attach stuff to the environment like this.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, maybe we should make more stuff in the game that facilitates building on it.
Yeah, I'm also thinking like if people are into the modding and on the Steam platform, then maybe you could even use mods to like you spawn in the structure and then you use the mod to place the structures, so you get the perfect alignment.
Yeah, yeah.
But obviously that's not needed either. He seems to be getting this.
For example, here's just an idea, right? Why you could make a rail on all these candy canes. Right, going from candy cane to candy cane. Oh, that's
all right.
That's a steady idea right there.
They are solid, right? The first Trailmakers train line.
Exactly.
Like it was called.
Up in the air. I can see that. Well, thank you, Marty. We're going back to the other server. This was an excellent entry. I think I'll make a new one.
Yay, I get to play again.
Yay. Let's see, tests. If we go back into test zone for a brief bit, we can try and assemble the Slim Shady entry of the week, which is it's a 4-parter. That's the only, that's like the last one I think that requires assembly. Maybe actually that's one more.
You don't feel like that should be the last thing we show? I feel like sometimes you take the air out of the balloon.
You think so?
I don't know. I just have very high expectations for that.
I know. Let's see if we can figure this out. Also this week there's been a couple of people submitting their entries on, actually a lot of people submit their entries on Steam, which I'm not a big fan of. If you could, please submit them to the Blueprints channel on Discord. It makes it easier for me to sort of download them and categorize them in folders and stuff like that. But anyway, let's try the Slim Shamer. Got this one first. Now, the only rule here, One, is that please don't like mess it up before we're done assembling.
Only look, no touch.
Only look. Actually, not even that much look, because I want us to experience it at the same time.
Okay.
Uh-oh, this is in the ground. There it is. Okay, is this right? Does this look right? Just need to make sure I assemble it right. The Slim Shady entries usually actually don't need any instructions for assembly because they're very intuitive. You basically just mash them together and press space.
That sounds slightly dangerous, I would say.
See? Boom.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, that's excellent.
Right? And I should actually, this is a problem. It's a problem that I only have 2 screens at home.
Yeah.
Marianne Wiseman on Facebook says her profile, Trailmakers profile won't load. Please write an email to hello@flashbulbgames.com and we can help you out.
I feel like maybe it should be a different time of day. Do we get the...
Yeah, I think we'll do that by the end. How about that?
Yeah.
Where's
I can't hold back. I'm so curious to see how this all works out.
Oh no. This insane thing. Where's this going? Actually, I do have the instructions here. This Cyberpunk theme creation consists of 4 parts, which are best loaded in on the test zone map. Connect part 2 to the open rear of part 1. We've done that. When the roof is nicely aligned, press A. Yep. Connect part 3 to the rear of part 2. Assure that nothing covers the window, then press A. Okay. We gotta switch to night, first-person camera, then check the details, then spawn in a car, drive it into the garage. There are multiple sensors, and it's a big one. Okay, that's. I think this is about right.
I mean, I cannot wait with inspecting this. It looks absolutely amazing from what I'm seeing so far. Oh, I should turn off the stream again.
This is how I'm meant to do it. So just need nothing to cover the window is important. This looks about right. Is this right? What do you think?
It could be.
Hmm.
I mean, are you supposed to see it from the inside? Is that why?
I guess we'll find out, you know. Oh no. Oh no. Wanna help? I'm stuck.
Oh.
Stuck. Wait.
Oh, you're stuck inside the seat?
I can do this and
I
then...
can jump into it otherwise.
Oh, that helps a little bit. Can you get out?
Yeah, I'm out.
Session options. Here it is. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Good.
So what was the instructions here? Switch to night, first person camera. It's easier to check out the details before parking the car in the garage. The front door is controlled by multiple sensors, the magnets by a sensor under the window. So the details on this, huh? Yeah. You see, it's very cyberpunk with the Chinese or Japanese characters up there.
Yeah,
probably.
I love the neon. That works so well here.
Yeah.
I wonder,
nice
what is this, an advertisement column going on here?
We're going for complete midnight actually. So here's the cityscape.
So these are windows.
So yeah, let's try and drive the car into this.
What?
There's a fourth part to this, which is this.
Wow, is it two-seater?
This is the right car, right?
No, it's only one seat.
It's the right car? Yeah, it's the right car. I don't think he expected there to be...
It looks so mean. And it sounds amazing too. I don't know if the streamers can hear that, but the hover blocks really add to the atmosphere.
Oh, first person, of course.
Oh yeah.
So this is my garage. As you can see, we got the engine block here for work. Check inside without car. Let's do that. Let's back this up.
Oh, the neon on the underside there, it's great. Wow, fancy engine you got there. And also the chair. Have you seen the chair? I don't know. But
where's that? Oh, this one? The swivelly chair? That's great.
I think that's great.
Okay, so what did this button do? Ah, yeah. So, okay, so that's for when you parked, right?
All right.
Then the car is stuck.
Nobody's
so it doesn't slide it around. That's good. What about that? Is that for closing the door again?
I'm gonna try.
Yep. Yep, it is.
Oh, I just need to do a little bit of maneuvering there. I think.
We need one of those buttons where you can press E.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, this cityscape, huh?
Oh.
I was supposed to go out into the city, sort of.
Did you try this sensor over here?
Yeah, that's for. That was for parking the car, the magnets.
All right.
Sort of. So look at the city here.
Yeah. All of the tiny
All these
guys
little
that-
people. And cybercars, in miniature cybercars.
This column here is excellent too.
Of course, it
So
wouldn't be
simple.
a cyber city without sort of a tube system in the sky. You need that.
Yeah.
You can't have that in the ground. It needs to be in the sky.
Makes sense.
I love these little cars. These are really great.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. A lot of
My
details.
face
here.
cam is out of focus again. Sometimes I can fix it by moving, kind of.
No, to me you look like that every Friday.
That's funny. That's funny. Maybe lean back. Come on, focus up, camera.
Well, I can see how it looks because I don't have the stream open.
Focus!
What does it say here? Do you read this language, man?
Oh yeah, we have to find the pigs too.
Oh.
You gotta find the pigs in the Slim Shady entry. There's always hidden pigs.
I'm looking in the trash. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
there.
good. I'll look in the garage.
It's not in the tiny.
It's not in the vending machine.
Could it be in the like the train line or something?
Man, they're so well hidden today. Huh?
I think they're in the train, maybe. Or there's something, maybe it's just people. It's a little bit hard to navigate. We could work on that.
I wanna see if I can fix my cam.
No, it's just people, I think.
No, it's true. It's really, really blurry. Really, it sucks. There we go. That did something.
Are you certain there are any pigs here?
I mean, there is one. There's you. No, I mean, yeah, that should be. That should be definitely be. Chat. Have you seen any yet? Am I blind?
There's not the car.
There's no piggy in the.
No.
In this one.
No pigs in the car.
No pigs in the car.
No.
What about from above? Maybe I can see it better from above. No. Too well hidden, you know.
Oh, what? Oh, that's just.
Yeah, local. I'm sorry. Should be nicer to Rune now that he agreed to join me for this. That's the 2077 if you're in doubt. You know we can't leave without finding at least one of them, right?
Yeah. Good.
Oh!
Could it be? Is it in the fan? No, it's not there. I didn't see the fan at first, by the way.
Fan is good.
Under the floorboards? No.
What about... No?
Oh, did you notice this drawer that's open? I love that detail.
Yeah. Man.
Nope.
Maybe it's one of those where he says there's a pig, so we go searching for it, and then there's not any pig.
Extra showcase time. Yeah.
Now, if... Oh! Found one! It's in the sign.
Where?
Look out there.
Oh! Oh, that's well.
If you want to find the second piggy and you're playing on Xbox, you can just search for Cyberpunk Challenge and find Slim Shady's entry. This was excellent. What's this? What's this abomination over here?
Okay, fine, I'm done. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, this is my entry.
You have an entry?
Yeah, let me just move this around. So it doesn't quite have, the level of neon that any cyberpunk entry should have, but I just couldn't get it to work.
Looks very Swedish.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought, why not give Sweden some love this time
Swedish cyberpunk. Let me see that cannon thing again. Okay, that's pretty
so
good.
that turns out that's for getting out and into the structure.
Of course.
Then you have two different weapon modes. You have the small cannons here,
Uh-huh.
and then you have the large cannons you can also activate. Then the thing I spent the most time on was basically to get it to be able to calibrate and stand still, because as anybody that has been betting hovercrafts and Trailmakers know, they will just skate forever otherwise. So that took some effort. But yeah, I just wanted to you know, add my part to this the stream.
That was very cool.
It's not quite the level of what we have in front of us here.
Is there a second seat in this for you? Oh wait, there's a big in the car. Yeah.
What? Where?
On the other seat. Look at the so when you drive in this,
Yeah.
it turns on the neon. I don't know if you can see it because it's so fast.
Yeah. That's also what's making the sound sound so good.
That's really
Shout out to
cool.
you.
Very nice. Accelerate for longer. Okay. Accelerating.
Wow, you're going fast, man. Get back here.
So which of the effects turn on when you're going fast? No. Oh, come on.
I didn't hit much.
I think you hit plenty. More magnets in the back engine. Oh yeah. Okay, so like holding still, and then look at that. It's the three lights going beep beep beep. That's really cool. Cool detail. Captain Clutch, welcome to the stream. We've already seen your entry. It was excellent, I think. This is, if you couldn't tell, obviously the Slim Shady entry of the week. Cyberpunk Garage and Cityscape. Front hidden weapons too.
Oh, really? Okay, here's some damage. Wow.
Yeah.
I can
And
play that
jets.
game too.
Wow, so mean. Now you can really see the pig
Yeah,
in the
I can
passenger
take
seat.
any damage.
So, you know how much body modification there is in Cyberpunk? Someone turned himself into a pig. I think that's really that's brave. I kind of feel like doing a big backspace here. So brace for a little bit of stutter now.
And those right there, I'd say.
Lovely. Okay, so it's already half past, and we've shown off a total of 3 different people's entries. We're not doing good. I just want to say that this is not good.
Okay, let's do this, Emil. Faster.
We can do it. Want to do it faster? A little faster?
We do it a little faster.
Okay.
I'm happy now.
Let me see. We're just gonna get to it. This one is really cool. This is by a Ballistic 6820.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
Hand me one.
Left control turns it one direction. Left shift the other direction.
Oh, so I need to go. Okay.
Yep.
Whoa.
See, if I was living in a night city, this is what I would use to get to work, to the flashbulb office.
Yeah, that's true. Goes a decent pace as well. 100, almost. Yeah.
They want me to show several entries at once, so you can drive around in that one for a little bit, and I'll show this one by our very own Big Boy Yogurt Man. This is just a regular car, Big Boy.
Well, if you count the wheels.
But there's more to it. Look, shoots out the back.
Dangerous.
And okay, so people are really embracing the new cannons.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. No.
Oh,
Well,
you're still
I'm
going.
I don't need a
Sort
full
of.
circle to go.
No, that's true. You could have just made it a half circle ballistic. That's fine.
There's definitely a discount version available somewhere that has less parts.
Huh. It even separates into a little car.
That's nice.
That's
Now you see the problem is Stevie, that
Okay.
every time you try a nice vehicle, I want to try too.
I'm just gonna drive up here and then.
So this one flies too.
Oh, that's a lot of hidden weapons. That's cool.
That's really nice.
And a great
Also
looking
both
car.
parts are cool.
I like the whole purple sort of metallic and red.
Yeah.
It looks good. Very nice. Okay, so the plan is I spawn in 2 vehicles and you check out one of them and I check out the other one. How's that sound?
Got it.
Okay. This one you can check out. It's by Full Metal Cthulhu. He plays on Xbox.
Wow.
And I will check out this one by Goosey.
Oh, this is nice. It's almost too bright in this city.
You wanna get going a little bit.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is how I should see it.
It's always kind of Twilight-ish in Cyberpunk world. So this looks great. I hope it's on purpose that this engine block is vibrating.
Yeah. That's a nice color scheme you got there. as
Right?
well. Look at this,
Oh.
it's like an underwater fish or something. Looks very real.
So is that supposed to be like a police car maybe, or okay, maybe too many skulls for that?
I don't know. I think it
Oh.
creates a bit of, what would you say, respect.
I like when it breaks that it folds out these.
Yeah. Good pod racer.
That too. Okay, so the cannon on a swivel, yeah, makes sense. And the space
I think
guns.
I dropped something.
It looks like you detached something.
Yeah. It didn't explode though, but
This is great. Great one by Full Metal Cthulhu.
I hope this. Maybe it's if somebody's.
I think
So-
Slim Shady maybe helped Goosey build this, or at least in some ways, like the vibrating engine block that just
Yeah.
it's an
That's
idle
an
animation, and we love to see it.
Yeah. Animation is so good.
Hmm.
Everything should have animations.
So what other features does this one have?
Yeah, so I can drop the thing from the side, the dynamite, but it doesn't explode for some reason.
Well,
I'm not
it
sure.
explodes if you.
Well,
yeah.
there's a sensor on. Okay, I
Yeah.
see. Then it has the left control, which I haven't figured out what it does here.
Does it open anything?
Like, there's something on the other side. There's a gun there. Okay,
Mhm.
I think it's up for lights.
There's
okay,
lights
and then
there,
down
yeah.
for the cannon.
And can.
And then it's probably so that's for opening and closing.
Hmm.
And then you have the left control for firing.
Of course.
Let me get rid of this one because
No,
it's broken. And
Oh
we
yeah,
need to
yeah,
get
yeah.
one.
Slim Shady says to check the suspension of this one.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Alright.
there's some fancy suspension going on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can you see on
yeah,
that?
yeah, I see it.
That's true.
That is
Very
a hingeful suspension.
We should have some jumps to go over.
That's true.
All right, that'll be fun.
that's
now,
really
Tom.
cool.
Love the use of the texture here as well. Oh,
It's an
yeah.
excellent answer. It's going to be really hard to find some winners this week.
Yeah. True.
Okay, 2 more. Right? That worked out pretty well. You
Yeah.
can have this one by Glitchy Equation, and I will take another one by G-Tech.
What is going on here?
Yes, this one.
It's like a race car with something on the outside. There's a piston going in the front.
So there's something really weird going on with yours in the back when you start driving it. right, with the sensors.
Ah,
But I think it's pretty much just for the effect because it activates the lights in the back of it.
yeah. It looks really cool.
And it looks really cyberpunk-ish.
Yeah. It's like the car has been augmented.
That's true. Yeah, it's like you took one car and then put out a frame on it on the outside of it or something.
Maybe it's water cooling or something.
Okay, this one by G-Tech has apparently like a self-drive thing.
Yeah.
Which it's doing now, and I can actually exit it, and it goes. And this is sort of like an idle animation. It'll just go in circles and wait for me.
Are the sparks intentional?
Yeah, definitely.
But it looks really cool.
I love this.
Gotta agree with that. It doesn't care for pedestrians, I would say.
No, so it's not the Tesla autodriver.
No. At least I hope Tesla is better.
So you also have space for guns in this one?
Oh, I still need to toggle off the self-driving, I think.
Yeah, probably.
You can also
hearing
play
the new tone generators?
Ah, it has a sound when you activate the
See, that's what you should use the tone generators for.
Yeah, that's really cool. Like on the structure I had in before, I had like small lamps that would indicate the two different firing modes.
Yeah.
But the sound, it definitely needs audio feedback too.
Hope you can hear that, chat. I love that. Doo-doo.
Yeah. Sounds like a car key.
Did you notice on this one that the wheels are attached to the frame and not to the vehicle?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, it does have some kind of collision alarm here.
So it's when you're too close to something, or?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's really
There's two
something.
ways to solve that. You can drive backwards or you can press space.
If you want to try this one by G-Tech and see if you can find even more hidden secrets in it, you can find it on the Discord in the blueprints room. It's a parking sensor. Okay, let's clear this out. And we'll spawn in 2 more. This is going a good pace when we do it 2 at a time. So one of them is this one. It's actually, if you go into blueprint, if you go into the builder with it now, can you see the description?
No, I'm afraid we haven't done that feature yet. It's high on my wants list, I would say.
Because on mine, you can see it's Hong's Red Gazelle version 2 by Hong. A hover car based on Red Gazelle from F-Zero series, perfect for the centrifuge. Let's hope it's perfect for the test zone too. W to turn on, A and D to turn around, space for boost power.
Yeah.
Top speed around 590 kilometers per
Wow,
hour.
that's fast.
I will check out the Insanity Compromise entry, which is a bit more low tech.
Yeah. I gotta say this one is a little bit hard to steer, but it looks amazing and it's extremely fast.
Okay, wow. Yeah, I can tell.
I wanted to get to your position, but no.
Probably great for the centrifuge. Yeah, just hammer the accelerator and just watch the laps go by. So this one is for out in the wilds beyond the city limits, where the how did let's see how did Insanity put it again? He calls it the hopped up ferret. So yeah, looks like a harpoon. Built on Xbox, by the way. Great use of textures. Really nice. Let's see, up for lights, left control. Turns on some jets.
Sorry, I don't have a
doesn't matter. I don't need wheels.
All right, that's why you got the spare tire, I guess.
So yeah, 2 very different cyberpunk entries here.
Yeah.
Okay, that was Insanity, Compromises, and Hongs. Let's see what Jess has built this week. You can try that one because that looks complicated, so that's probably perfect for you. And I will take something noob friendly, like this one by John Wish.
Emil, this is so cool. The shaping of this is so cool, and it's also odd with structure, so it has that going as well.
Oh, I see.
I wish I built this.
It's called the Firefly.
Yeah, I can see why.
There's fire coming out of it. Does it take off?
I'm trying. Yeah, no, I don't. I think
Some
maybe it
say
needs a little
he's
bit
still
of
going.
ramp or something.
He says you might need a cliff for that, so we might need to load it into the danger zone later and try to make it take off. This one by John Wish.
I have a feeling that this one might get a second time on the stream, because it could be my winner.
Oh yeah? Nice.
I love it.
That's early.
I know.
Let's see. We can
Still, it's just something I haven't seen before.
Yeah. This is a one-man sort of hovercraft, personal, get around the city, light bike.
Oh, that's nice.
Like the colors on this one. The combination of pipes and the hover blocks and the mini thruster, it looks very congruent. Like it looks like it fits together.
Yeah, it's like it's filled with greebles or greebling.
It's really
Very
nice.
Let me see if I can hold this. How do I turn on the magnet?
Yeah.
Space. Let's control. Here we go.
Yeah. You got it?
No.
Not really.
No. I was trying to steer like a car. That's not how it works. Magnet down. Magnet to the side.
There it is.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
Now you gotta lift it with the arrows, right?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, that's a strong... That's... Okay, and now we can
That's how
see
we
the
do it.
underside of it. Exactly what we wanted.
Still stuck.
Oh no.
Oh, now I'm in the air.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Maybe this is not what...
No, this is great. This is content.
Oh no. Wrong button again. Back up a little
Okay,
bit.
we need to try this in another map afterwards, but let's load in something else until then. That we've seen. You can have this one.
Alright, I'll have to let go of my cleaning duties.
And I'll take this one. I feel like this, mine is sort of like maybe like a limo or like a Rolls Royce, right? When you're just too rich for Night City and you don't want to get pestered by pedestrians or poor people, you get into this one.
It's like a president's bulletproof vehicle.
Exactly. It almost, you can, if you hear closely, you can hear it hum.
Yeah, and you change the altitude. That's cool.
Mine is by Labadab on PlayStation, and yours is by K the Kit Kat.
Yeah. You should have a closer look at this one too. This is really cool.
I need to get down, but I'm not sure there's a low. Okay, I'll just pop the roof off. That's fine.
Let me get to your position. So look at how the wheels are above the hover blocks, and then it has this feature. I'm not sure exactly what it does. It lifts it up a little bit.
Yeah, so you're not that close to the ground. That makes sense.
And then space for acceleration, and you can change.
Okay.
Also it's like a float mode. So then it becomes like a proper,
that's
flying
cool.
car.
That's really nice.
Yeah. I like it's sort of simple, but it's also like sleek and everything it should be. Let's see if I can get down again. Oh.
Where is
Yeah,
oh, there
okay.
Okay, yeah.
I need a new car.
Oh, that's cool. I want to try that real quick. Okay, so space there. And did you try and turn it into a car too?
I didn't even try that.
You didn't even... Oh my god, you just missed half of the features, huh? So, a nice car, and then this, and if you press shift, it goes like this.
Yeah, you can even do that cool. Wheels down. But yeah, of course those should be together like that. Look at this. Is this a nice experience we have here?
That's pretty nice, isn't it? So if we wanted to land softly, do you think?
Wheels down, definitely.
Softly, yeah.
I mean,
That maybe will take a little bit of practice, but I think you could do it.
Perfect landing
It's a
here.
great one, actually. Really like that one. We have this one from Magos Albion. Says too many protagonists getting in the way of your master plan. Set the man on them in style. So this is obviously the police vehicles of Night City, right?
It has sort of like a Batmobile vibe. With
it's for there's some different buttons that you can use to dispense law and order.
Oh yeah. Okay, what does this do? I don't see what that is doing. What about this?
Oh,
this
that's really cool. From the front.
Whoa! Oh, that looks
That's
crazy.
really neat. Yeah.
Right. Q. I still haven't figured out what that is. Then space for thrusters.
Yeah, so that's for when they're getting away.
Yeah. Looks mean.
This is a real protagonist vehicle.
I figured out what the Q is. That is the back door. I'm gonna go in first person, check it out.
Great siren ideas, as Slim Shamy. I absolutely agree. The kind of rolling thing it had going on. That was really cool.
Oh, I have a hard time getting out of the car, but there's a pig inside.
This is not even sure how it's made, but really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Q opens the door.
Yeah.
That's where the pig sits.
Yeah. I like the open rooftop as well. With the
yeah, true.
With
you can see the criminals inside.
Yeah.
Also great for when the protagonist has to rescue someone who's been picked up. They can land on top of the car and rip the bars off.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good scene right there.
Are you hearing that it's both sirens? Our sound guy points out in chat.
Oh, sorry.
That's
I
really
might get
great.
fined for that.
Excellent build. Oh man, we have so many. This one you can try out. That's by Mimetic Soup, and I'm gonna try out. This one by Ope Style Jutsu.
Oh, it's a mean razor. Wow, that looks cool too.
Right?
Yeah. It also has a little bit of a Batman vibe, I think.
Yeah, definitely. The bad
I
part.
don't watch too much Batman.
You can't watch too much Batman. Okay, race.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, that lasted like 1 second. Man.
What is this a two-faced car? Then I think it could have that vibe. But then it should be down the middle, I guess.
Look at this. This is where you're going fast.
Yeah, that's really cool.
This
This one has a nice braking mechanism as well.
Oh yeah, with the pedals.
I'm not sure how effective it is.
I think it does a little bit.
Oh, I'm not even trying all the buttons. I need to press
ahead.
some buttons and see what happens.
You should.
I'm not sure what that does. About this. Need to hold them maybe.
I remember when we wrote down all the buttons did. It's so much more fun to try and figure it out yourself. There you go. There you go. Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah, and then the other buttons make sense as well. Oh! You have to be a little bit careful. I like how the engine rotates around when it transforms like this. Did you see that?
No one needs to see that.
Okay, let me get it down to the ground.
Okay, so,
Yeah, so
this
take
one
a
over
look
here.
at the back here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That looks nice.
So Burst says it's more for the air, probably more of an air-based vehicle than a ground one.
Yeah, right. Well, it's still a nice car.
And maybe the pedals are too.
Ooh, hard landing. Still okay.
It's fine, just a little bit broke off.
Alright. Cool ride.
That's nice. Two more excellent builds. How about this one? By Red Rapture 98.
I already like the color scheme and the small size.
There's something like to it, right? That's like, this is what a flying car should look like. No wheels, but still car-ish.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good spoiler. Jet in the back. Hidden gimbals. Suspension for no reason.
Yeah, that's nice.
Good hover, like idle.
And you got a UFO there.
Excuse me, my people need me.
Get back here. I can't go this high.
There are. This one is by You Dude Kid, and I have a feeling that I might miss some of the features on it. L. It's like I'm pressing L now, and what
Speaking
exactly?
of which, I hope we are not missing some things because I'm playing on PC without the controller.
Oh yeah, well we always do. You can't get them all. So this one could probably pick you up with the magnet, if I was very good at controlling it.
I can try to get over there. I don't think we have time to do that.
No, I don't think either.
But I really want to.
But yeah, this is great looking flying car UFO thing, and actually has a hole in the top so you can get out. Big fan.
Oh, you gotta take a look at this for a moment.
Okay, where are you?
Maybe this is just for me, but there's something I really appreciate. If you look at the spoiler, if you look at the different angles of the triangles, shaping they create, I think that's really cool.
That's really nice. That's creative. Good color scheme on it.
Yeah, little details. All right.
Oh, so many vehicles today, huh?
Oh, it's still up there.
They're still out?
Your UFO and a cat. Maybe. Just going along.
Take a look at this.
Wow. Shiny.
This is the Sang Cyber ZL1.
Yeah.
You can check out the engine block. I'll open it like this.
Yeah, that's nice.
He opens up the. It's like what are these types of doors called that open like that?
Yeah.
It's like nope, that's not
okay.
it. like
I'm pretty sure
they
I've
open
seen that in real
like
life.
this, like this.
All right. What is this stuff, man?
They're a little bit tight sync, but
Oh. But
gold
look at
ring.
the type work on the side and the color going through there. I think that's really nice too.
Oh yeah. This detail is very cool. It's a lot.
Oh, they're also making use of the new blocks in the 1.2
I can
update.
tell. Yeah. I see that. Oh, this looks excellent, and it goes fast. Well, relatively fast. I really like the engine on it.
Yeah, looks good from afar.
Oh,
as
stand
well.
still! No, get back. Look at that.
A lot of detail there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, close the door now. That's fine.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, you thought we were done. We're not even close. Okay, we're pretty close, but not like super close. I want to show you this one, and then you can see if you can guess the cars. This one is like a compilation of cars by Rubes.
Wow. Wow, what a mean face.
So it's several different cars from popular movies, and they've all been given like the cyberpunk treatment.
Ah, okay, so they're not cyberpunk cars originally, or?
Well, they are cars with cyberpunk, like famous cars given a cyberpunk treatment. This
Is
one,
this the bad car?
obviously the Batmobile.
Okay, glad I didn't just make
And
another
this
Batman
one?
reference. Ghostbusters? Maybe?
Yeah, so the Ecto.
Yeah.
This one over here, I think it could be, I don't know, Blade Runner or something?
Yeah, I'm
Help me
thinking
out,
Blade
chat.
Runner too. Yeah, because of the spinners at the front. I think it's called the spinner actually. The car.
So this one, Mad Max perhaps?
Yeah. Could be, or yeah.
And the mean one in the front, I'm not sure about.
No. But the work with the teeth there and the red behind that, and the eye shape. Everything's just good about the front part. I really love that. I wonder how the original looks because I don't know the reference. Or the reference, rather. Oops.
To change language in Trailmakers, you change it in Steam, I believe, if you're playing on Steam, right?
Sounds about
So you
right.
do that. Mad Max, Batman, Ghostbusters, Blade Runner. So much pop culture.
Yeah. There's a nice entry. Technically it is a lot of entries, but yeah, I think it's nice.
I think I have skipped Burrito Boy's entry. Want to see what Burrito Boy built?
Absolutely.
It's a two-parter that I gotta assemble, so watch out. I'm gonna place it.
Oh.
I don't want to place it on your head.
Oh, I'm gonna back up a little bit.
Where does the others? Okay.
That's nice.
This. I wonder if this goes here or there. A Cyberpunk City Street. Instructions. This blueprint is stationary. Once connected to part 2, jump in seat and press space. Best used at sunset. Align the two sides of the street to form a large square. Press M to connect using the magnet.
Yeah, so I think you need to be on the other side, yeah. So you have like the red going through the middle.
The red going through the
Does that
middle.
make sense? Yeah, because it has like the black stripe here. I think that's the road.
That's the road. So,
And then you have the same on this side, so they need to be matched together.
okay, yeah.
Thank you.
So if I get into a seat here, okay, yeah.
This one doesn't do anything.
No, that's stationary, right?
I mean, it has space, but I don't want to press that now. I have a feeling it needs to be attached first. It's kind of nudging it towards.
That's, I've done a lot of these now, by now. Starting to get the hang of it. Famous last words.
Yeah. Wow, okay, yeah. You can immediately see when it connects, then it's just like, oh yeah, perfect.
Have you seen the signs up here in the Cyberpunk city? Can you
Really cool.
can you tell which companies that is?
I'm not sure I know the reference.
Really? You don't know the reference of? I mean these up here. You don't know these? Huh?
If you tell me, I'll probably say, ah, yeah, now I know.
Well, this is the Bulldog, and this is the Dragon Corp from Trailmakers.
Ah, that's true.
Oh my god, the developer doesn't even know his own game. Oh, this is cool.
So
space. I'm pressing space. Look at this.
Oh, okay.
Stuff is happening.
Yeah. There's like a battle going on.
A bit of a battle. Yeah, because that's obviously like police car and protagonist car.
Yeah.
On the streets.
Don't stand in their way, man.
Oh, sorry.
Wow. There's a lot of details here as well, and I gotta say, I don't know if this architecture is original or if it's a reference of something, but it just looks so good.
It could be from Night City for all I know. I haven't played Cyberpunk yet.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that even if it is a reference to something, like there's a lot of uniqueness going on here with the specific parts being used.
Mm-hmm.
I like that part use. And I cannot land up here. Oh.
Nighttime.
Mm.
Okay, let me just see if that was all the ones that was sent in the proper way. I think it was, which is good because it's 7 minutes past.
We need a city map.
I think it's too hard to figure out a winner today. I think there are too many good ones. Plus, we haven't even showed off the Firefly in flight, so to say. Do you want to go in the danger zone real quick?
Yeah, I will do that. I really want to see that flag.
Yeah. Custom server, create danger zone. Just gonna put a 2 at the end of the server name, just so you can tell the difference in case the first one isn't cleared from the server list yet.
Yeah, I think it died now. Took a while.
Yeah. I think I've downloaded, like, even though I shouldn't, I've taken 2 from the workshop because I really prefer it when you send the blueprints on the Discord. You can upload it to the workshop too, but just so I don't have multiple places that I have to search. Let's see if we can find the Firefly again. There it is.
I need to find you.
You need to find me. I'm at this spawn point. Yep. If there was 2 seats, you could.
Yeah.
What else? I guess you can have this one.
If I jump into this one, then you can create a new one.
You can take off from here, right?
There's a kind of a cliff in the way.
Yeah, that's the point.
This. Okay, let's try. Oh no! Oh, maybe. No.
Up!
Just to pull up.
Oh my God.
I mean, it was flying for a little while.
This guy.
Aircraft carrier.
Aircraft carrier, really? That's a defeat. I can do it from here. All you need is willpower and steady skills.
I'm flying now. It was so easy, man. But it is a little bit of a heavy aircraft.
It does feel a little heavy. Yeah, that's true.
It does fly.
Man, and it looks good doing it, doesn't it?
I mean, we might not exactly be able to ram together, but...
No, I don't think so.
What's going on?
I'm doing evasive maneuvers.
Okay. Are you gonna do a water landing now?
I thought it belonged at the bottom of the sea.
Okay. Oh, I almost made it. Yeah, I love that.
We've shown this off, right? Yeah.
Where are you? Over here.
Check that one out.
Yeah.
And I'll check out the Cyberpunk garbage truck. Combination of garbage challenge and Cyberpunk challenge. Cyberpunk garbage truck. That's perfect. Where'd you go? Oh, you're
up here.
Yeah, I can tell.
What's going on now? I think something. Okay, I'm back in control again. I think. One. Oh. What's in there? Ah, so it's like a transport of some type, I think.
So this one is by who?
What that does.
Zen made the Cyberpunk garbage truck, and Osidare made the Trauma Team Flyer, which is apparently a flying car from Cyberpunk 2077. So it's auto-stabilizing. You press Alt to turn on, space for up, Q to shoot, 1 to open doors, E toggle to go down, shift forward, control reverse. Hope that helps.
Wow.
That's it.
Buttons here.
That's it. That's what. That's the entries of this week. From those of you who've been here since the start of the stream, you've seen some excellent ones, beginning with Captain Clutch and Marty Summers' Cyberpunk Snowman, and we've seen a great Slim Shady entry. We've seen so many good entries today too. Also, non-multipart greatness by. What did some of the good ones? Let's see. I have on my list here. That was a good one.
Yeah,
by
I don't
Goosey.
have the list in front of me, and I need to
Glitchy equation with the one with the frame, and G-Tech had a real great one too. I thought K the Kit Kat, the hover one that turned into a car, was really great. Man, so many good ones. It's hard to decide.
Yeah, so I think my favorites, there's a few that I remember, and there's probably a really great one or two that I forgot. But I really like the black plane, the odd west plane that we tried.
Okay.
That was really cool for me. You might say that it didn't have this classic cyberpunk vibe, but I just really liked it. And then the cityscape we saw in Test Zone last, with the shoot down the street, that also, I really like that from just the aesthetical feel of it.
So chat says, Make says Marty Summers Snowman was his favorite. Saving
really
Death says the Slim Shady Garage and Cityscape. Marty Summer, who built the snowman modifications, says that the colorful car with the shaky engine was their favorite. Slim Shady liked the last scenery built, which was by Burrito Boy.
Yeah.
Caplot says, I like the Night City and Kart trailer, but I also missed a lot at the start. You did. Missed some great one. It's tough.
It's really tough.
Do you wanna like pick your winner and I can pick my winner?
Yeah, I mean the two I called up the Black Plane and the last scenery we saw with the bulldog, and that was really
But
my
if you
favorite. I
had to
think
pick one of them,
that's really difficult.
I know. I have a hard
think
time too,
maybe
and the only reason I'm stalling is because I can't figure out what I should pick either.
So what are your favorites then?
I mean, I really like the snowman modifications, and but I know Mori-sama has said to me in the past that he's won so many times that you might as well give it to someone else. So, but special shout out at least to that one. I actually think that like some of the non-multi-entry ones today were like really cool and inventive. Like this one with the frame. I really like Goosey's too. Really like this one by Kid the Cat. Remember this one?
Yeah, that's true.
Simple, but maybe not that cyberpunk-ish as in like the functionality of it was, but it could have been styled more. You know, what's the neon? Tough.
I'm gonna go for the Black Plane.
You're going for the plane? So that would be a Jess 2005's Firefly. Good choice. And I think my favorite is probably this one by Goosey.
Yeah, understandably.
And you know how I'm a sucker for idle animations. I think the colors are just right.
Yeah.
The suspension on it, really impressive build overall, and it has like many of them, these little hidden guns. It's got dynamite that it can drop off, etc. So yeah, congratulations to Jess and to Goosey, and thank you everyone who sent in entries this week. Busy week, so many good ones compared to some weeks where I whiff it and come up with a theme where you guys like, nah, you get 30 garbage trucks steady, that's what you get. So that's good.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah, I guess so. So yeah, what's next week's challenge, Rune?
I did not prepare for this.
Neither did I. So I'm kind of in the same boat on that one.
Wow. I'm looking around.
It could be something to go with like the winter, the whole winter thing. That it's winter now. We haven't had a.
Yeah, something seasonal. Yeah, makes sense.
Yikes.
I'm also thinking, but maybe this is too close. Maybe this is for another time. But there could be something fun in having a contest where you kind of do something really old and then you like make it really modern or even futuristic.
True.
I'm not sure what the name of such a challenge.
We have to brainstorm that a little bit because it has to find like a fitting theme name. So Jay Linsko, who's always has these great challenge ideas that we've used many times. He says, "All I want for Christmas" as a theme, which is to say Christmas wish challenge. What do you think about that one?
Yeah.
People can build what they want for Christmas, or they can build like a package, or they can build something like that. Christmas wish.
You want it to be wish or Christmas wish?
Yeah, because we've done wish. No, we've not done wish. We've done Christmas a lot of times. So I think Christmas wish challenge.
All right. Sounds good.
That's what we're gonna do. Next weekly challenge, next Friday, Christmas wish challenge. We'll probably be from home then too. So yeah, same time, same place.
Yeah, I hope that Jamie is doing better. So
it's
be taking over again.
But it was good to have you as a guest regular guest here.
I really appreciated seeing all the things that people built. That's really cool. It inspires us to create some hopefully equally cool features as well, so they can continue to make awesome stuff.
All right, that's it. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and see you next Friday. Have a good